Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? I'm Daz Exotic, and I'm here with Noah Hutton, and you host Open Mic at.
Casper Brewing Company in Bloomington, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open mics are pivotal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Uh, how did you get to hosting it?
So it all started. I think 23 is kind of where I started having my break back out into music. I released my song Thin Line January 13th, which was Friday the 13th. So we started off the year dropping our song on Friday the 13th. There's a whole story about 13s where Marco and I were both born on Friday the 13th. So we were, it was one of those things we had to go with. And there happened to be an open mic here in town at Crafted, and I hadn't played live in 12 years, man. Like, I'm serious. I hadn't been out. I played in the basement. I've tootled around. I've maybe dropped a couple little small CDs that weren't squat, but something for my child to listen to later on in life. And we went out to Craft Day. I was like, let's go out here, man, and just shake it off. We just dropped this song. Let's go out and let everybody hear it live. So we went out to this thing and played, and it was killer. Loved every minute of it, right? So I went back to the ones after that because I wanted to go back and I want to get my jitters off. I was like, man, this is great. I can use them for live practices. I can get out there in front of people, start getting that jitter that we have as performers, especially when we're starting to break back out or do our thing. Is we're all nervous and so forth. And by about the third one of the other gentlemen that was helping, he had gotten hurt. And the other gentleman was having a difficult time kind of trying to host it and run the sound and everything. And seeing how I'm a wedding DJ, and that's all thanks to your pops too that I became a DJ. It just
I didn't know that.
yeah, your dad used to do all that dances and stuff and all the cool stuff when I was growing up. So that
Yeah.
was like one of my big things on why I wanted to become a DJ, and I did. I strived for it, and I did. I grew up, and I always wanted to be sound, and then I did. I ran sound for churches. I ran sound for karaoke. I ran sound, and I
Oh,
ran my
wow.
own company for 20 years of DJing weddings. So I
But
stepped
you
in on this
just
path.
now opening up, putting out music. I,
Yeah, so I stepped out to help this guy, and just kind of help him run the sound and be able to take some of the stress off of him, and it just became a thing after that. It was just like he was like, "Will you help me do these, all the time?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll be more than helpful to use my talents and help out." And then it became from just me showing up using my talents, me realizing that, man, it's really actually something big for the community too, because it's trying to get other people to come out within the community that have their talents and show it, showcase who they are and their arts, and just know that they're around people that love music and poetry or spoken word, and they're just saying, hey, come hang out with us.
they're even doing poetry.
That's where it all started for a lot of us anyways, was us writing and journaling or tootling around with poetry at a young age. So
I was about to say that's not true,
what?
but I was gonna say that's not true for me, but it's absolutely true for me. So I can't say that. I had notebooks I filled up and albums I heard in my head through the words written on the paper, and that's how I started making music. There's everything from live bands to poetry there. And what time does it start?
So we start at 6, we go from 6 to 9, and the signups are at 5:30, so people can start showing up at 5:30. They can start signing up, getting in the spot, and we go around, say hi, and talk to people and so forth.
Yeah, well, that's dope. I've got to let some R&B and some hip hop acts know so they can
Yeah,
come in there and get their music up. Obviously, it'll be clean. I'll make sure they come correct with their
yeah,
music. But yeah, I like the diversity you're talking about, and you seem like a reasonable guy. I've liked your content, I've liked your work, and just your energy. And you hosting an open mic and being able to share why you do it and the importance of it, and letting people know that it's there to perform at.
Tuesday 6 to 9. Sign up starts.
With y'all freaky ass. Bloomington, I know y'all love that.
Oh yeah.
So
bring it out.
Come on out.
So they
Bring
have,
your
they have a
jams.
small menu.
Stop. They gotta stop acting like there's not places to play.
Yeah, there's a
Hone
few
your skills. Open mics, practicing, a music community, meeting other performers,
sure.
and bringing your fans. Make sure people come out there to see y'all.
There's gotta be a way to change affliction to affection, but damn, it seems so impossible. The script that I'm hearing is spoken with nervous feelings.